and gentlemen, welcome to an all-new, exciting edition of Dual Wheel Wednesdays. I just want to let you guys hear this little sound here. The first ever soda opening on the new mics.
I didn't know that was going to be a thing.
Delicious. Tastes like brand deals opportunities. But yeah, so we got new mics. We probably sound a lot better. Metric ton better.
I'm actually really excited about the new microphones.
Yes. We admittedly were like school children inside of the store today looking at these things. Just so excited about what it was we were looking at. And these are a steal of a product. You know what? Normally we don't brand on this show, but I'm going to go ahead.
Shout out to Atrix, man.
Shout out to Atrix. Shout out, honestly, to GameStop for having these on sale. These microphones are ridiculously underpriced for the product that you're getting. Run to your local GameStop now.
See if they have them on sale.
If you guys want to check it out, see if they have them. It's the Atrix desktop streaming microphone. It's a microphone with metal stand. It's originally a $50 microphone. We got them on sale for $10. So these puppies are pretty good. Really easy to understand. Plug and play, USB-C.
Very solid.
Very solid quality. So I don't know.
You guys tell us. Actually, you tell us if we sound better before or if we sound better now, and you guys can be the judge of that and let us know. So that way,
I'll speak for personal preference. I definitely think you sound a lot better.
Yeah, my voice is kind of one of the tricky ones.
What it was the microphone you were using was kind of BAP, and it was just it wasn't a bad microphone per se to just record some audio, but this is a much higher quality microphone for your voice, and I'm no longer using my other microphone, which was a pain in the ass to deal with. I had to hold it in my hand because of the way the stand is set up. The stand for it is not meant for that microphone. It was actually meant for the microphone that you were using, believe it or not, but it just so happens to fit my pop filter, or my, not pop filter, but that little ring around my, I don't know what the hell it's called, but the ring around my microphone, it actually perfectly ties into it. So I was using that as a stand, but the problem with that is it doesn't belong to it, so it doesn't really work well. But yeah, so it's, it was a pain in the ass to deal with. I could never, the audio wouldn't pick up perfectly every time. It was always really quiet, and I'd have to edit it. But I think the quality, again, you guys tell me, the quality to me sounds comparable to that microphone. And I can just sit this on the desk and talk to you guys, and I have my hands free to do other things. And it's not constantly falling over. So look out for that next episode of The Prince Plays with great audio that isn't interrupted by my wife! Anyway, that's not full of the microphone falling over and hitting my shirt and stuff. So look out for that one. So today's episode of this illustrious podcast where we talk about nonsense and nothing all day, my goal for this episode is because
God damn.
Woo! First burp on the new mics, baby. Let's go. Woo!
I swear.
Anyway, so the goal of this episode today is, I know you guys have watched, those of you who have watched our previous episodes, me and Jen agree about a lot of things. We are typically very agreeable, and that's not very entertaining, is it? So, on this episode of the podcast...
So we're going to purposely cause discord.
Yes! Chaos! No, in today's episode, I'm going to be spewing vitriol and hot takes out of my mouth anus, and
just for the sole purpose of having an argument.
Just for the sole purpose of sparking a debate. So, let me try to think of something that you and I disagree on, or will disagree on. Let's see. Well, you know my thoughts on Daniel Bryan. So, I don't think you super disagree with me much on... Like, you disagree with the intensity of which I hate the man.
I disagree with the intensity. I don't disagree with the hatred itself.
You don't disagree with the points I'm making.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Like, he doesn't deserve as much hate as you give him.
But the points are still valid.
But the points are valid.
I think Gohan is the most overrated character in anime history.
In anime history, probably not.
Well,
in Dragon Ball, absolutely.
Okay, so god damn it, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Let's see.
Also, Majin Buu is the best villain in Dragon Ball history.
Oh my
Fucking
god!
Fight me. Fucking fight me.
That is such a hot take that you would think I would disagree with you on that one. But I don't. Jesus Christ. Let's see. What else is there? How about you spew out some of your strongly opinions?
In all honesty, for me, it's a tie between. It's probably more so a tie between Majin Buu and Frieza, just for the simple fact
of how epic
that Frieza and Goku have one of the most epic actual rivalries in an anime, and that not only did Goku push Frieza to train for the first time in his life to reach that golden apex, but fucking, like, that's something that Goku had to power through. If I'm not mistaken, he was able to go Super Saiyan Blue in Resurrection F against Frieza. Yeah? Mm-hmm. That was, like, the first time he hit Super Saiyan Blue.
Well, first on-screen appearance of Super Saiyan Blue, yes.
Okay. Then, yeah, like, they pushed each other, like, stupid hard. And Frieza... I mean, if nothing else, Frieza's the reason that Goku went Super Saiyan in the first place.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, created the thing he was most afraid of.
Yeah.
How
about you give me some... Yeah, you give me some
Here we go. Goku Black is overrated.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Goku Black is overrated. I'm sorry.
He is the best villain of the entire Dragon Ball Super series. Hands down.
That's not saying much, considering Dragon Ball Super had Frieza, Goku Black, Broly, if you count the movie, and then...
Which Broly's really not a villain, though.
And then Jiren, who's not really a villain. So, I mean...
As compared... Okay.
But if you're talking about, like, Goku Black versus Frieza, or Goku Black versus Cell, or Goku Black versus Majin Buu, or even fucking Janemba from the movies... Fucking Goku Black, in my opinion, is the worst main boss of the series.
I won't disagree with you because you put it that way. I still think he's a great villain. I just think that the story that they gave that arc... Okay, I am now of the firm belief that Super as a whole is shit. Like, I have gone from... my rose-tinted glasses in the moment of enjoying Dragon Ball Super to seeing what Toyo Taro is bastardizing the anime as, and I really look back and realize Dragon Ball Super, for the most part, has been hot garbage.
At least it's not as bad as the manga.
No, it is nowhere near as bad as the manga. With the most recent movie, it's getting there. In fact, I would say it's there. If anything in that movie is to be considered canon. But the anime of Dragon Ball Super was okay. It was passable. Serviceable at best. But, like, I just think that they've completely dropped the ball with this series.
Yeah, they're just...
But I think Goku Black is still the highlight of Dragon Ball Super.
Again, not
saying much, but yes, I still think he is the highlight.
At least so far. Not saying much so far.
Again, if we're not counting Broly, which the Broly movie would in my opinion, the Broly movie is the peak of what Dragon Ball Super is. The Broly movie was on the level of Dragon Ball Z to me.
Yeah.
The movie was actually really, really good.
It was. The movie was absolutely fantastic. Like, I don't usually like the Dragon Ball movies.
Yeah.
Just because more often than not, the movies aren't canon. They have nothing to do with the actual show or anything.
Yes, the Z movie. None of the Z movies are canon.
Yeah, but with Super Broly, it was the first time in a long time that a Dragon Ball Z movie was made canon.
Nope.
Right?
It was the first time a Dragon Ball Z movie has been made canon. Dragon Ball movie. Actually, I'll say that from Z onwards, because I've never seen... I'm going to get fucking crucified for this. But I've never seen the Dragon Ball movies from, like,
neither
the original series.
I'm not going to lie. Actually, no. I don't remember. I think I saw, like, the first Dragon Ball movie, because that's when, like, the Red Ribbon Army is coming up on the shore, and Roshi unleashes a huge Kamehameha wave and just wipes them all out.
I haven't seen
it. And he's like, I've been training to do that for 50 years. And Goku's just like, Kamehameha! And blows up a rock, and he's like, that's 50 years wasted.
I think you're thinking of Dragon Ball. Because I think you just...
Yeah, that's what I said, Dragon Ball.
I think you're thinking of the anime, just the show.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about, like, the movie.
I don't think... Okay, then again, I've never seen the movie, but I know Goku just, like...
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. I could be doing it from the show.
Goku's first Kamehameha was after seeing Roshi do it and brag about how hard it was for him to master. And he was like, cool, I'm going to do it on this car now. And then just blows up a car.
Yeah.
Or something.
It was a rock, I think.
So maybe it's different. I don't know. But, and again, it's been years since I've seen anything from the original run of Dragon Ball. But, Goku Black, yeah, I think... is the best of the anime. Broly is the... If the only thing that I at this point can really accept Super 4 is the introduction of Goku Black and just the concept in general, the introduction of Super Saiyan Blue, Ultra Instinct, and Ultra Ego now, to a lesser degree because it's still from the manga and the manga's still hot garbage, and setting up for the Broly movie. Which, like I said, it had been since Battle of Gods that I felt like even Battle of Gods was to a lesser degree, but when I sat and watched the Broly movie in theaters, it felt like, okay, Dragon Ball Z is back. Mm-hmm. I've finally gotten my favorite series back. Super in the moment was great. Looking back on it now, it never filled me with the same kind of excitement that Z did until the Broly movie came out. Which I think the Broly movie is probably the best piece of Dragon Ball media we've gotten since the end of Z. I'm just gonna put it out there.
Yeah.
Since the last Z movie, which I think came out at the end of the series, Super Broly was the last great piece of media since then. Because even Battle of Gods and Resurrection F were not as good. And it was even further tainted by the fact that they rehashed those movies in the anime and the manga. And I swear to... Actually, they didn't do Resurrection F, that's right. But, anyway, I swear to the Lord Kami Almighty, if they rehash the Broly movie in this Return of Super,
anime,
I will not continue to watch the anime
anymore.
I will officially be done with Super.
Yeah, at that point I'd be done too. I'm like, fuck that. Because that's what, 2 movies? That'll
be the third movie that they've rehashed.
Yeah, into the actual show.
Because the first 2 arcs of Dragon Ball Super
are the rehash
Battle
movies.
of Gods,
Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, yeah.
What a waste of my fucking time. And they made those movies' plots worse. It's just cheap money make because they didn't have to come up with any creative fucking storylines.
No, they're just like, here's the movie again, guys.
Let's condense it.
You don't have to even buy the movie. Just watch this now.
By this point, everybody had bought and seen the movie, so they're like, let's just do it again, but longer and more drawn out and more pointless. Oh, but Ginyu's back. Here's Ginyu.
Fucking Ginyu.
Vegeta's gonna one-shot him, but here's Ginyu.
That was fucking brilliant. I also... I had forgotten, actually. It had been so long since I actually saw anything to do with Ginyu. I completely forgot that he got turned into a frog, or he body-swapped a frog.
I forgot he was on Earth.
Yeah, same. I'd forgotten all that. It was back, during the Saiyan saga? Or at the beginning of the Planet Namek saga?
It was at the end of the Planet Namek saga.
It was the end of the planet.
It was when they wished everyone back to Earth.
Yeah.
We have gotten off topic. But anyway.
But no, that's, like I said, though, kind of getting back on topic, that's my hot take. One of my hot takes is that, I'm sorry, Goku Black is just overrated.
When you compare him to the original Z villains, I'll give you that. I'll give you that one. I still think he's good. But
like, he was okay. He was definitely like
the highlight of Super.
Essentially the highlight of Super, but they could have done a lot better with him. Like, they could have made him like Cell at least level powerful.
He was beyond Cell's power.
No, I meant like with the amount that they actually had to do. The impact is what I meant.
Well, I think a lot of the problem was the story, and they just kind of, it felt like they didn't know where they were going. Once they introduced Goku Black, they're like, okay, he's here. Now what?
Yeah, basically.
Like you would
but they made him so powerful that the only way to kill him was literally the,
Yeah, they
king
just
of the universe.
Toei just kind of fucking dropped the ball with Super in general. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. When you stop and think about Super, it's kind of a garbage series with power scaling and plot and that fucking filler
Don't get me
episode.
wrong, it had so many. So, out of all of that, my favorite stuff is the Tournament of Power arcs. The Tournament of Power arc.
So the Tournament of Power was cool, but I think the Goku Black arc was better.
I feel like for me, the Tournament of Power arc had more emotional moments. It had more moments that actually made me feel something. I'm not gonna lie, the biggest issue that I've always had with Cell, and I'm gonna get so much fucking flame for this, is Trunks. I don't like Trunks. I don't like anything that fucking Trunks does. His stories are fucking boring. All it is time travel bullshit. I don't like any of that.
I don't agree with you, but I can understand where you're coming from in that regard, because my issue, because I like Trunks way more than I like fucking Gohan.
I don't like either of them, to be honest with you.
I like Trunks more than Gohan, basically because he's my son. But
I feel a little bit pity for Trunks, because in a lot of his realities, he just keeps getting chopped in the back of the neck and getting knocked out before important fights between Vegeta and Gohan. I feel sorry for that poor bastard.
Trunks' life kind of sucks, regardless. But no, I will say, I like Trunks as a character. I like Future Trunks. Kid Trunks at this point is annoying as hell.
I like Kid Trunks.
I don't like Kid Trunks. I despise Kid Trunks.
I don't like Adult Trunks. Adult Trunks annoys the piss out of me. Kid Trunks is like...
See, for me, it's the polar opposite.
Kid Trunks is at least like his father. Adult Trunks is just a whiny bitch baby boy. Like, I'm sorry. The only thing that Adult Trunks had going for him was, like, the worst fucking Super Saiyan power-up in the world.
They flanderized him in Super, I will say, a little bit, to be this hopeless, kind of, like, sorrowful character. But in Z, Trunks was kind of a get-shit-done badass. I'm not gonna lie. But, again, he's not my favorite character, but I like him a hell of a lot more than I like Gohan. But
that's completely fair. I like him more than I like Gohan.
But I get what you're saying. My issues with Trunks lies in the messiness of his stories. When you introduce time travel in any fictional scenario, you need to have every single plot element planned out before you even start introducing that story to other people. And you need to have a team of people fact check every square inch of your plot, because time travel is such a fucking unobtainable concept to human minds that you have to find some way to mumbo jumbo your way out of every situation. At the very least, you can say, I can excuse lazy writing with mumbo jumbo as long as it at least makes sense within your established worlds. My issues with Trunks, so with that being said, the Cell Saga, they did it right.
Yeah.
For the simple fact of they planned everything. And they didn't get too fucking in-depth and to too much detail with shit.
Yeah.
Everything had an answer. Even the mystery of where the fuck did this second version of Trunks' time machine come from was explained that Cell killed Trunks on his way back, thus creating another time loop with Cell. So they kill the androids, Trunks comes back, and then Cell kills him. It's like a different timeline because of that. So there's 3 timelines. There's the main Z timeline. There's the Trunks successful timeline. And then there's the Trunks is killed by Cell timeline. Now here is where my issues with time travel come in, as far as Super's messy fucking plot. This is why I think the Goku Black art was fumbled. So of those 3 timelines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which one does Trunks come from? The main one? The Trunks succeeds timeline? Or the Trunks is killed by Cell timeline?
Yeah, I don't know. I just assume the main one.
No. Future Trunks. When he comes back in time. There's only one answer. There's only one possible correct answer.
I would imagine it would be the Trunks is successful timeline.
Absolutely. So we can completely fucking eliminate the Trunks is killed by Cell timeline, right?
Yeah, essentially.
There's no fucking way that timeline has anything to do with anything. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right. Because
it's the same as the Trunks is successful timeline, except now also Trunks is dead. So, in the Trunks is successful timeline is the one that Goku Black shows up in, correct?
Yes.
And then kills Bulma and all that shit, whatever. So the only other timeline in this situation is the main timeline where Trunks travels to get help from Goku and Vegeta, correct?
Yes.
So my question to you is, where the fuck does Goku Black even goddamn come from? Shut up. Anyway.
That's a good question.
Because think about it. When they have Goku pinned against a wall, Zamasu and Goku Black taunt him about how they took Goku's body, killed him in Zamasu's body, and killed Chi-Chi and Goten.
Which, of course, sends Goku into a tremendous rage.
Who cares? Where, in which of those 3 timelines was Goten born? Other than the successful timeline, which is not the timeline where Goten was killed by Goku Black. Which of those other 2 timelines was Goku alive in to have his body stolen?
Yeah, none of them, because Goku
died of the fucking heart virus.
Well, not just he died of the heart virus in the Trunks' successful one because he was still dead when Trunks got back.
Which is the same as the Trunks is killed by Cell. Only now Trunks is dead.
Wouldn't it be in the main timeline though?
No.
Zamasu came about.
No, because Zamasu is Hakkai'd by Beerus in that timeline. And Goten and Chi-Chi are very much still alive when Zamasu starts entering all those other timelines and shit as the fucking universe or whatever. Which is another stupid concept.
Yeah, they really...
Where does this 4th magical fucking timeline come from? We know it was only created... that these other timelines were only created because of Trunks and Cell.
Yeah.
So who else has a time machine out there? Are they ever going to explain that?
Maybe.
I doubt it.
Either that or it was a Kai with a ring.
But who? And why? And why is it not explained?
Maybe it's a new villain later on. Fuck, I don't know. I don't have the answers.
I know you don't have the answers, but I'm poking... Every time you have an answer, I'm poking a hole in it to prove that, yes, that timeline was... that whole plot was sloppy. You need to think of these things.
Yeah, that's exactly my point. Like, that was one of the big reasons for me why the Goku Black... just the timeline... And it sucks because as a character... as a concept, Goku Black is amazing.
Evil Goku.
Like, who would be better equipped? And I think this was their thought process in creating Goku Black. Who would be better equipped to take out Goku then Goku.
I'll tell you fucking who. Vegeta!
No, but out of all the opportunities that Vegeta had been given, he can't get the job done.
That's my point. If you're going to introduce an evil Goku, at least have the balls to let Vegeta get a W for once. And I'm not just saying this.
Don't get me wrong, I love Vegeta, but when it comes to the side character beating the main character, you know damn well that's not going to happen.
But
it's fucking
first of all, they're both the same. They're like tied for main character. Well, they're both side characters now, according to fucking Superhero. But fucking but think about this. It's storytelling 101. Fucking like, what was it? I think Teen Titans did something where it was like, or there's always that thing of like, going against your evil doppelganger never works. You need to switch it up.
Yeah.
And fight. I think it was Teen Titans.
Well, they kind of did an evil Vegeta.
Yeah, and guess who beat evil Vegeta?
Goku.
Hey, it's me, Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku. Hey, it's me, Goku.
Okay, in all fairness, though,
who's the only one
Vegeta,
Toriyama cares about? Hey, it's me, Goku.
In all fairness, Vegeta was disappearing.
Hey, it's me, Goku. But my point is, that
Why couldn't it have been Kid Trump?
Hey, it's me, Goku.
Why couldn't it have been Gotenks?
Hey, it's me, Goku. No, but yeah, you're right. It could have been Gotenks. That's fine. But that's what pisses me off is because that takes place right before the Goku Black arc. They could have that could have been, because look at the concept. Because that could have very easily been like, okay, well, I just beat, Kakarot beat evil opposite me.
Let Vegeta have his moment to shine.
It's storytelling 101.
You know that they're not going to let Vegeta
I know that they're not going to do that, but that's my point.
The closest thing that Vegeta is going to get is when he does his self-sacrifice shit. Like he did in the Tournament of Power, like he did in the fucking Majin Buu saga.
But that's my point.
Like he's been fucking doing. He is the sacrificial lamb. He is the one who will always give everything that he has to be number one and just not quite be there.
But dude, that's my point.
Yeah, and I agree. He should have a moment. He should have a moment. I 100% agree. But he's not going to. Like, that's just the bottom line. Like, Goku is going to get everything first. Goku attained Super Saiyan, which pissed off Vegeta, so he got Super Saiyan.
Which that made sense because he was the main character.
Goku got Super Saiyan 2, and then we got Super Vegeta. Goku got Super Saiyan 3, and we got Majin Vegeta.
Look, I'm not dumb enough. I'm not that much of a Vegeta fanboy to the point of it blinding me and realizing that Goku is not the main character and that Vegeta will ever pass him in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
But can we give him a We've given Gohan a dub. If we can give crybaby-ass Gohan a dub, can we give Vegeta one? Please?
I mean, he had a really, really good arc in the Tournament of Power.
I don't give a shit. Fucking... I don't get...
I want to see him go back to Kaba.
So no God Key? So no God Key.
Oh my
God. You're the strongest? No God Key? Fucking... That pisses me off so much. No God Key? But you're stronger than Jiren, right? No God Key? But you're stronger than Goku and Vegeta, right? With Ultra Ego and MUI? But no God Key.
Yeah.
Fucking get out of here with that bullshit.
That's about the equivalent of Master Roshi being able to do Ultra Instinct.
Oh my god, don't get me fucking started on that shit. Anyway, this is supposed to be an episode of me pissing you off.
I'm just better at it.
Around. Okay, here's a hot take. Sega was better than Nintendo.
I'm not even gonna fucking validate that.
It was fucking true.
No, absolutely
Sega
not.
Genesis was 1,000 times better than it. Sega does what Nintendo don't. My guy.
Sega does what Nintendo don't?
Yeah, blast processing. Have you heard?
I was gonna say, then why is the only real successful Sega game on Nintendo consoles now?
Well, that's because Sega made some shit decisions.
Well, that's because Sega wasn't fucking
I'm not
good.
saying company-wise. I'm saying the Genesis.
Nah, I'm sorry, my guy.
Super Nintendo.
I owned both of those systems as a child, and the Nintendo's was far less fucking convoluted as far as the controller.
What are you talking about?
No,
the Nintendo was more convoluted. The Nintendo had more buttons.
The Nintendo may have had more buttons, but it made sense.
So did everything on the Genesis.
No. I'm sorry, my guy. I could not do it. I could play Mortal Kombat on the fucking SNES, and I could play Mortal Kombat on the Sega Genesis, and I promise you, the fucking button inputs and everything were easier on that fucking SNES than they were on that Genesis.
Yeah, and it was also the inferior port of Mortal Kombat.
The inferior port being the blood code?
Yeah.
Oh.
And it was just an all-around much more
that was one that I never gave a shit about, was that. It is... I'm sorry, dude.
Genesis was better. No. Sonic is better than Mario. I don't care what nobody says.
Absolutely fucking
I don't care what nobody says.
Absolutely.
Sonic the Hedgehog was so much better than Mario.
Sonic the Hedgehog is hot fucking garbage. The best
now,
thing
yes.
Anything. Anytime, any show,
you
any game that's
fucking mind.
Sonic is
you were out. You were out of your fucking mind.
I am sorry, dude. Nothing impresses me about a blue hedgehog that can fucking roll fast.
Speeds by.
Yeah, well, no.
Dude, you've never seen Sonic SatAM before?
Yes, I've seen. I watched like an episode of it as a kid, and then I flipped over to the fucking Fairly Odd Parents because I wanted to watch something entertaining.
Ha!
I'm
Sonic
sorry.
the Hedgehog was not out when Fairly Odd Parents was out, so you're full of shit.
Actually, yes, you had the 4Kids on Saturday mornings on the WB that would run the
Sonic
reruns
X.
of it.
You're talking about Sonic X.
Either way,
dude,
it was a fucking Sonic show, and they all
way
sucked.
better than fucking Mario, though. Hey, you paisanos!
Yeah, I'm not saying that Mario's show is any fucking
you don't
better,
get your
but
stereotype
the
ass out of here.
Better.
Dude, you were capping hard as shit.
I am not.
I will play the shit out of some Mario. You mean to tell me Super Mario Brothers 2 is better than Sonic 2?
The best Sonic game that's out is a fucking Mario game. And it's Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympics.
You are smoking crack rock cocaine if you think that.
I'm sorry, dude. No, that's...
Dude, Sonic the Hedgehog 2?
Dude,
what? Nothing that Mario put out was
never a fan
near.
of Sonic games.
Dude,
ever.
You've never played Sonic 2 then?
I have played Sonic 2. I had a
Then you're just hot trash! That's what it is. You're just hot trash at video games. That's what it is.
Bro, we have both played enough games for you to know that is straight up fucking cap. You know better.
Yes, but that's besides the point. Dude, Sonic is like, I don't care what
you can be a Sonic fanboy just like you a Mega Man fanboy. I'm sorry, Sonic is trash.
Don't you're speaking some blasphemy now. One of these blue things, I will let you talk shit about. The other one, I will backhand the fuck out of you.
Red is better.
I'll disagree with you on that.
I just wanted to see your face.
Color-wise, I'll let that slide because red looks better on me. Even though I like blue, red does look better on me. But you know what? I'll let you talk shit about the blue blur. Oh, Jesus Christ! I'll let you talk shit about the blue blur. I'll disagree with you, but I'll let it slide. Now, if you start talking about the blue bomber, we're gonna have some fucking problems.
No, I didn't really care for Bomberman either.
I wasn't talking about Bomberman.
Yes, I know you weren't talking about
Bomberman. Was okay.
Bomberman was kind of fun.
I'll let it slide. Well, have you played any of the Nintendo 64 Bomberman games?
Absolutely.
You have?
Yeah, that's
Hero?
Cool. Yeah, that's one of the... I don't remember which one I had, but as a
There's
kid...
3.
I don't remember. I remember Bomberman.
I'll have to let you play because they're fun. I mean, yeah, I could understand they're not for everybody, but Bomberman's pretty good. It's pretty good. I think you'll like Hero. I think you would like Second Attack because there's a lot more into it than just... Words escape me. Anyway, yeah. I found something, yay, that we disagree on. Sonic, I think, is better than Mario. Obviously now, Mario is better, simply because Sega made some pretty shit choices, and Sonic Team is too busy mainlining heroin to actually put out a good game.
They've never put out a good game?
You were fucking capping hard as shit, Aaron Hansen. Fucking, you sound like...
I'm sorry, dude.
I didn't know I was working with fucking Ego Raptor.
I'd rather play fucking Battletoads.
Battletoads? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Oh yeah, dude. Zip, Pimple Rash, and what was the last?
That fucking Ninja Turtles rip-off ass game?
The one that was hard as fuck? Yeah.
The one that was impossible to beat on 2-player? Yeah. Literally impossible to beat on 2-player?
Still better than Sonic.
You are smoking dick. I'm just going to put that out there. For the record, my co-host is smoking dick. Anyway, wow, you couldn't be more wrong if you fucking tried.
Dude, look at it this way. Sonic doesn't even have canon that makes fucking sense.
You know what? I will agree with you on that. Well,
no.
Current Sonic does not have canon that makes sense. The first 3 games were fine. They were streamlined. They made sense. And then they were like, what's this needle full of? Oh, yeah, this is my thing now. Yeah. Sonic Adventure? Nah, sure, whatever. Come on, baby. Daddy needs that good stuff.
You know what? I think I would honestly rather play Jak and Daxter.
Yeah, Jak and Daxter was pretty good, though.
Jak and Daxter is fucking fantastic.
I'll tell you this one. You can say whatever you want about modern Sonic, all you want, because there's some gems in there. There's some gems in there, but they're all, for the most part, pretty garbage.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you on that one. I never actually played Adventure, so I can't speak for those. But Sonic, I'll even give you this. Sonic 1 was not good. Sonic 1 is not a great game.
Sonic 1 was trash.
Sonic 2 is really good, and Sonic 3 and Knuckles, which is pretty much those 2 games combined into one, is supposed to be one game.
I'll give you this. On the steaming pile of shit that is Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic 2 is the shiniest turd on that pile.
You are out of your fucking mind.
I'm sorry.
Those games are really good. Sonic 2 and Sonic 3, and I mean Sonic 3... When I say Sonic 3, I also mean and Knuckles, because they're supposed to be the same game. It's another whole fucking long story. But those games are both really good. Sonic 1 could have been good, but there was just some cheap level design. But Sonic 2 and 3, way better than fucking anything that Mario was putting out at the time. Especially fucking Mario 2.
Hold up. No. Super Mario Brothers 3. Fucking...
It was hard as balls.
It was hard as balls, but it was a great fucking game. It was better than fucking Sonic.
It's good, but it's not as good as Sonic.
Bullshit.
It's not.
Fucking Super Mario All-Stars, which, was basically just the compilation. And then Super Mario World was fucking fantastic.
Super Mario World was a fantastic
Yoshi's
game.
Island, absolutely fucking
First
fantastic.
Of all, Yoshi's Island is overrated as shit. Overrated as fuck.
Yeah, that was annoying as shit, but it made you realize, hey, I need to go fucking get that kid. It made you had a reason to shut him up.
It's overrated. It's a good game.
It was a fantastic fucking game,
but it's overrated.
Better than Sonic.
You're smoking crack. Anyway,
but anyway, we do need to wrap this up.
I'll wrap this up by saying that Mega Man is the best game franchise of all time. Anywho.
We can strongly disagree on that.
I'll put it this way. This is another hot take that you and I will agree on. That's going to get me crucified in the comments. Mega Man Classic is fucking garbage. Hot trash. I love Mega Man as a franchise. I think the classic games are dookie.
Yes.
Great, fantastic first step. But compared to everything else that series has put out, it's hot fucking garbage. I'm being a little harsh, but I could care fucking... I do not want Mega Man 12. Mega Man should have died at the end of Mega Man 11 and made room for the much better franchise, like spin-off titles or whatever you want to call them. X is 1,000 times better than Mega Man Classic. Zero is better. Battle Network is fucking king, which I could rant all day for that fucking shit, and you guys already know that. And Legends is a god among men.
So, I'm going to leave you with this. My own hot take. Pokemon is the best franchise that exists.
I'm not going to say
it's
that's
on
a hot take.
Nintendo.
I'm not going to say that's a hot take. Well, yeah, again, Nintendo is better currently because I liked the Genesis better than I liked the SNES.
Yeah, but when they came out with Game Boy, it was definitely
fuck yeah, no. It was a fucking rap for Sega. I'll give you that.
Like, as soon as Game Boy was introduced and you had Pokemon that came over from Japan, it was fucking over for Sega.
Here you go.
Honestly, I don't even think that Sega themselves really made that bad of decisions. It was that Pokemon was so fucking popular with the kids of the 90s that it just took over. And since it was exclusive to the Game Boy, which is a Nintendo console, there was nothing
no shot
that Sega could do at that point to keep up with Nintendo. Because at that point, Nintendo was able to get so much funding because of the Pokemon franchise alone that they were able to start upgrading their handheld systems. Like, they were fucking... Nintendo was way ahead of its time.
To be honest, that's why no one will ever fucking touch Nintendo's handheld game.
Oh,
so long as Pokemon exists, the ultimate handheld experience, no one will ever fucking be able to compete.
Oh, absolutely. Like, there is no company. That's why the PSP failed. That's why the fucking PS Vita failed.
The PSP was ahead of its time, though.
The PSP was ahead of its time, but it still stand a chance paled in comparison as the superior handheld.
I gotta find this picture that I saw.
Even if you don't like Nintendo's controls, even if you don't like their games, even if you don't like this or that, the one thing that most people that will still buy Nintendo will buy it for, or the two main things that people buy Nintendo for, is fucking Mario games and fucking Pokemon. Like, that's... If you have... As long as you control those two franchises, that's it. And the best part is, Nintendo doesn't have to share like Xbox, PlayStation, and fucking PC do.
Yeah.
Like, they have they do share some of the similar games. They've got better about it.
Because the Wii U was such a flop, because...
Well, yeah. Yeah.
They're getting better about doing third-party shit, which they need to...
Absolutely. Like, I'm glad that they've put in games like Fortnite, as much as I hate Fortnite, but it's good. It's a good step.
For them.
They put in Apex, they've put in Pokemon Unite, they've put in just a whole bunch of, games that a lot of other people play on different consoles that are able to be cross-played. Yeah. So that's really nice.
I'm gonna say a couple things, and then we're gonna end this episode here.
Yes.
Firstly, I just want to say for the record, while there was not a chance in fucking hell the Game Gear was going to compete with the Game Boy.
Oh, absolutely.
The Game Gear in and of itself was also ahead of its time.
The Game Gear in and of itself, and this is one thing I'll give Sega, because I'm not completely heartless. I'm not saying that I didn't enjoy some Sega-specific stuff. I mostly say Sega's trash just to give you a hard time. Yeah. I really feel that way about Sonic. I don't like fucking Sonic, like, at all. There's nothing you can say that's going to convince me that Sonic is, in any way, shape, or form, a good fucking game.
And while I think you're wrong,
but
I'm not going to fight you to death on that one.
Yeah. Now, if I said that about Mega Man,
you would die. Fighting. Yeah. I have a knife right here, and I would stab you.
I'm sorry, though. Like, if it comes down to it, I'm picking Pokemon over Mega Man.
I know you are, but I have finally gotten you to admit that the Battle Network games are actually pretty good.
From what I've played, they are interesting, to say the least. I like the little card style things on them. I like the combat system is kind of nice. So.
I'm so excited for the collection because I introduced him to Battle Network 1, which, as we all know, despite everyone's flaws with Battle Network 4, Battle Network 1 is the hands down worst in the series. I cannot wait for you to get into the other ones because the battle mechanics get so much better. 2 is actually really, really close to being one of my favorites. There's just a segment in there that just kind of bogs down the game that makes 3 better. But anyway, go ahead. Say what you're going to say, yeah.
Well, what I was going to say is a thought that just popped into my head. What's your favorite Mario game? I actually have a definitive answer for this one.
I do too, but I'm gonna come across as a fucking normie, or really, Mario 64.
I mean, yeah, I mean it's good. It's a popular game for a reason.
I could pick that game up at any time.
Oh yeah, and it's just fun all the same. For me, it's Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars.
I never got that one. because I didn't have a SNES, so I never got to play it.
That game is so good.
Can I change my answer?
Think Final Fantasy.
Can I change my answer?
Yes.
Paper Mario.
Paper Mario is close to 7 stars.
Because that was technically what Paper Mario was going to be, was a sequel to that game.
Yeah. So it's very, very good. Paper Mario is fun. I love the fuck out of Paper Mario. When I had that on the GameCube, I
never played the
GameCube one so much.
I never played the 1,000-Year Door.
Oh,
I didn't have a GameCube.
We found one for like $20 or something like that.
It's on my Wii, so I'm gonna play it one day. But
you need to. It was really, really, really good.
I loved Paper Mario on the 64. It was such a good game. 64. Okay, I'll say 64 is my favorite because I can pick that up and play it anytime. But Paper Mario,
what the game is.
Paper Mario is very close. But Paper Mario is one of those things I can't just pick up and play because it takes a lot of more time to invest in than 64 does.
Best game on the N64.
Oh, dude.
Period.
That's tough.
Oh, no. There's only one right answer.
Okay, what's your right answer?
You tell me what yours is first.
Well, you know what mine is because it's technically a game that I talk about all the fucking time.
Which one?
Mega Man 64.
Ah.
Which is just Mega Man Legends ported to the 64.
Essentially. 007 GoldenEye.
See, hot take, I never got the hype behind that game. It's a good game, but I still see people putting it above modern shooters, which I think is just honestly not fair.
It's not fair, but if
you want to say rose-tinted glasses, yes, but...
Well, if you go through and play it now, it's still a fucking wonderful game. The storyline is great.
Never played it.
It's as close to the... What?
Never played it personally. I've seen people play it, but I never played it personally.
Oh, it's so
I didn't have
good.
it. I didn't have it growing up.
That could be that could be why. That could be part of the reason. Because in order to actually experience it the way that most people
You've had to have grown up with it.
You essentially, you basically had to grow up with it. Because at the time, that was...
Yeah.
Like, the most futuristic shooting... Like, it was so good. You had so much spy stuff. Like, even the GoldenEye... even the 007 games for the GameCube were just...
Yeah.
So good. I loved them so much. But, on that note, we really do got to
wrap. Yeah, I'm gonna say my 2 points. Back to the Game Gear. It, technologically speaking, if it were not for Pokemon... I think that the Game Gear could have had the potential to beat the Game Boy, simply because technologically speaking, it had more.
Yeah.
Granted, also, if it weren't for the fact that it took 6 fucking batteries to power that thing.
Yeah, 6 batteries, plus, if I'm not mistaken, it had a way higher price point than the Game Boy.
I think it did too. I think you're right. I think it had
Like, it was essentially like buying a new console.
Yeah,
Just like the Switch, pretty much.
I think that it was... But it had the potential... to be a better system. Again, poor choices were made, and of course, Nintendo just happened to have fucking a giant in its pocket.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't think anybody realized just how big Pokemon was going to come here.
Oh, yeah. No one had any idea. And the Christians were not happy about it.
Oh, absolutely.
The Baptist Christians, anyway. But, anyway. We're not going to get on that subject.
That's a whole nother
day.
Yeah.
So, I found this picture on Facebook, and it just... really puts shit into perspective. It's oh, you saw it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway, it's clean. Don't worry. So it's this picture is just like, it's like, wow, that's crazy to think about this.
What?
It's a picture of the Game Gear, and it says this is going to be the Game Boy killer.
Yeah.
There's a picture of the PSP below it. It says this is going to be the DS killer. Below that is the PS Vita. This is going to be the 3DS killer. Below that is a picture of the new Steam Deck that's coming out, and it says this is going to be the Switch killer. All 3 items above it have failed. Miserably.
I doubt it. The Steam Deck is a good idea.
The Steam Deck is not... I'm going to tell you right now, the Steam Deck is a good idea that has already shown that it's going to be a fucking abysmal execution. Price point, and the fact that you really can't buy them.
I was going to say, at that point, I'd rather just go buy the OLED Switch. It'll be cheaper.
Now, not to mention, everyone's having troubles getting their consoles out right now. But you can get a Switch. So, what the fuck is the Steam Deck's excuse? I think it's a great idea that is going to be fumbled in execution, and
without a doubt.
Not a chance in fucking hell are you going to beat the Pokemon machine. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to cut it off here. We are going to go enjoy our day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode that, again, is just full of ADHD-fueled ramblings and nonsense.
Maybe we should have just named it the ADHD podcast.
I feel like that's already taken, but
probably.
And dual wield just sounds cooler.
It does.
So anyway, that being said, I hope you all enjoyed this episode, and we will catch you guys next time.
Take it easy, guys.